Did we see the vetting committee doing their job? Did they spend time looking and examining the suitability of these nominees? The answer is yes. I don't think in my own sense that the time you spend on Sunday when you are supposed to go to church was in vain. But it was a time to scrutinize people who will serve Kenya regardless of where they come from and their color and their religion. That is what you did on Sunday. Mr. Speaker, when nominees are vetted and brought to this House to be approved or disapproved, Mr. Speaker, once they get favor of this House and be appointed, Mr. Speaker, regardless of where they come from, they will serve all Kenyans, Mr. Speaker, regardless of their communities. I expected the CS for Treasury, one honorable party, to serve the people of Kenya, including Baringo, where we did not have any minister, Mr. Speaker. We expect the Minister Joe to serve all Kenyans, Mr. Speaker. So, ministers that shall get the favor of this House, Mr. Speaker, shall diligently serve the President, the appointing authority, and the people of Kenya, Mr. Speaker. That is underlined, Mr. Speaker. They are not supposed to serve their party leaders, but serve the presidency and the appointing authority and the people of Kenya. That is supposed to be underlined, Mr. Speaker. Number two, Mr. Speaker, is that ministers that showed performance were rewarded. I come from a county that has been rampaged by banditry, and one Professor Kindiki is a professor of law, but he has excelled in security, Mr. Speaker. Today, the people of Baringo are able to sleep because of how much time Professor Kindiki spent in the bush. In fact, most of the time, you find Kindiki across Kenya. Mr. Speaker, I also call upon the ministers, if they are in favor, Mr. Speaker, of this House, that they need to understand their technocrats who work in the ministries, not to overrun them, not to assume the members of parliament whom we spend a lot of time approving them here and later on try to disobey what we present to them, Mr. Speaker. We are the people's representative. We represent the interest of the people. Any member of parliament that will go to any office of the cabinet secretary, it is no longer business as usual, as you used to do. It is now business to serve the people of Kenya in a manner that will please Kenya and bring prosperity to this nation. This nation was thriving, Mr. Speaker, but an opportunity has come to correct all the wrong things, including opulence, so that Kenyans will get people who serve them. Mr. Speaker, finally, Mr. Speaker, the government is big. The single
Give him 1 minute.
Mr. Speaker,
1 minute.
Government is big. I ask the appointing authority, find favor, because this lady did not understand, during the vetting did not communicate properly, and suitability was not correct. But the appointing authority find favor to place this lady in any place in government, Mr. Speaker, so that the people where they come from, where they have seen hope, will have hope and continue. And finally ask the appointing authority, find favor and appoint someone from Baringo, a lady, so that this country can move forward. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Adan Kainan.